Okay, we'll start with the stability analysis. So, yesterday we had seen the depth calculation. So, the overall height. So, overall height of the retaining wall is 5.5 and the height of the base slab is 0.475. So, your height of the stem kitni aayi thi? 5.025. Your height of the stem was 5.025. Then, width. Width of the base slab. Width of the base slab kitni thi? 3 meter. Then this depth of the stem was total 350 from the bottom, but as it goes to the top, it is 150. So ये half part we are going to consider it as 150 and the half we are going to consider it as 200. So total depth of the stem is 350 and this part is your 1.65. So remaining part is 1. So as we are considering total retaining wall stability analysis of the total retaining wall, so it is 1 by 3 into soil density, that is 18, into total height, that is 5.5. So it comes up to be 33 kilonewton per meter square. And this distance will be h by 3, that is 5.5 by 3. So draw this diagram, those who were not there yesterday. After completing, let me know. And if any doubts in this stability analysis, you can ask. Yes, done, completed. Okay. Now for the heel and the toe slab. So for the heel and the toe slab, these P1 and P2, we will, yes, who's this? These P1 and P2, we are going to calculate in the further calculations in the down. So these P1, we are going to get it as 121.83 kilonewton per meter square. That is the pressure P1. And this pressure P2, then when we are going to solve the calculations for the toe and the heel slab, we are going to calculate these pressures P1 and P2. So P1 हमें मिलता है 121.83 and P2 we are going to get it as 22.348. Here I have drawn the diagram earlier, which you can draw the diagram later also when you are going to do the calculations for the heel and the toe slab. So this is your P1, that is 121.83 kilonewton per meter square, and P2 is your 22.348. So ये जो इतना distance है, this remaining distance you will get from this P1 minus P2, that is 121.83 minus 22.348. तो आपको ये distance मिलेगा. This distance will be your 99.49 kilonewton per meter square. Now you need to calculate these P3 and P4. But before calculating P3 and P4, आपको ये distance calculate करना पड़ेगा because you don't know this distance. This x and this x you need to calculate. So as you can see in the diagram, total 3 मीटर के लिए 3 मीटर के लिए आपका प्रेशर कितना है 99.48. So for these 2 meter, आपका pressure is x. So for 2 meter, you are going to calculate the pressure x. So by doing cross multiplication, you can calculate the value of x. सो x की वैल्यू आपको मिलती है 66.32. Then total P4, for calculating the total P4, you need to multiply it, you need to add it by this 22.348. So P4 के लिए आपको 66.32 that is X plus this pressure आपको ऐड करना पड़ेगा, तो आपको टोटल P4 मिलेगा. तो P4 आपको मिलता है 88.66. Then for calculating P3, you need to calculate this distance X. Again for 3 meter, you are having this 99.48. So for this 1.65, for 1.65 you need to calculate this distance X. So again X की value आपको मिलती है 54.71 plus this pressure that is 22.348. You will get the value for P3. So P3 आपको मिलता है 77.06 kilonewton per meter square. So just draw this diagram and calculate pressures P3 and P4. And if any queries, you can ask. This is for the toe and the heel slab. And for the stem, already we had calculated, we had distributed the stem in the all the 4 parts, that is in the W1, W2, W3 and W4. After completing, let me know so that we can calculate the resisting weights and movements for the stem. Is done, completed. All of you had got the pressures P3 and P4. Yes, completed, Saurabh. Rida, should I proceed further? Now you need to calculate the resisting weights and movements. So for calculating the resisting weights and movement, refer to your stability diagram, the stability analysis diagram for the stem that you had drawn earlier. So सबसे पहले आपका triangular portion of the stem consider करोगे, that is W1. सबसे पहले you will need to consider the weight W1, that is जो triangular portion आपने बनाया था stem के अंदर, वो वाला triangular portion consider करोगे. So for that you are going to calculate the weight per meter, that will be in kilonewton. So for that you need to calculate the area of that triangular portion. So area of the triangular portion will be half into base into height. So uska base kitna hai 0.2 and the height of the stem is 5.025. As you are going to calculate for the per meter, you need to multiply it by 1 into density, that is 25. तो वेट पर मीटर कितना होता है आपका? वेट पर मीटर comes up to be 12.56 किलो न्यूटन. Then you need to calculate the distance between CG of the load to the end. So distance from the CG to the load to the end, that will be 1. 1 is the, see your diagram, 1 plus this distance. यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक का सेंटर तक का distance. So 1 plus 0.2 into 2 by 3. 2 by 3 into 0.2. ये वाला triangular portion you are going to consider for the part 1. Then you need to calculate the movement. So for calculating the bending movement, you will multiply the weight into distance, that is 12.56 into 1.33. आपको bending moment मिलेगा, that is 14.233 kilonewton meter. Then you are going to consider the next part, that is the rectangular portion of the stem. That is the second part that you have drawn in the diagram, that is W2 आप consider कर रहे हो. So W2 जब consider कर रहे हो, तो again area of the rectangle, that is length into breadth. So कितना है? 0.15 into total height of the stem, that is 5.025. As you are going to consider weight per meter into 1 into density, that is 25. So total weight आपको कितना मिलता है? 18.84 किलो न्यूटन. Then distance from the CG, same 1 plus 0.2 plus 0.15 by 2. As it is rectangular, it will be L by 2. So 0.15 by 2. तो आपको डिस्टेंस मिलता है 1.275. Then weight into distance, you will get the bending moment, that will comes up to be 24.021 kilonewton meter. So do up till here, and if any doubts you can ask. That is, we are done for the stem, that is W1 and W2. I hope everyone understood up till here. After completing, let me know. Yes, completed. All of you are done up till here. Yes, हो गया यहाँ तक के? Yes, विनय, फतेह. Okay. Then for the third one, third portion is of W3. For W3, you are going to consider the base slab. So when you are going to consider the base slab, again base slab is your rectangular one, that is length into breadth. So 3 into height of the base slab. So height of the base slab is your 0.475. As you are going to consider per meter width, so multiplied by 1 into again density, that is 25. So base slab के लिए आपका total weight है 35.625 किलो न्यूटन. Then again distance from CG, that is 3 by 2, as it is rectangular, so it will be L by 2, that will be 1.5. Then for bending moment, load into distance, that is 35.625 into 1.5. You will get the bending moment. Bending moment comes up to be 53.4375. Then उसके बाद में soil land. See you again, refer your diagrams for soil land. Again you are going to consider weight W4. When you are going to consider weight W4, again your W4 is rectangular in shape. So for rectangular portion, again area, that is length into breadth. So total length is 1.65 and height is 5.025 into 1 again into density. Then for the distance, you will consider the total distance, that is 1 plus 0.2 plus 0.15 plus 0.15 divided by 2. That will comes up to be 2.175. Then bending moment आपका आता है something 324.604. Then after that you need to calculate the summation. Because we are going to consider the weight now. So for weight, yes, here soil density is 18 over here. So here for the soil, you need to take 18. Yes, for the soil, you need to take the density 18, not 25. So for make this correction over here, for soil land, that is for the W4, you need to take the density as 18. So instead of 25, you need to consider it as 18 and see what the value comes. So 18 consider करके solve करो. And after that, you need to calculate this moment. And after that, you need to do the summation of all the weights and summation of all the movements. So see, check the summations. Instead of 25 over here, solve it using the 18. Because density of soil is 18 in when you are going to consider part W4, weight W4. That is for the soil land. And here also there will be 1.65 by 2, not 0.125. There will be 1.65 by 2. Okay, everyone had completed up till here. All of you had got the movements. Okay, done. Should I proceed further for the overturning movement, weight and movements? Everyone had got the answer. Yes, आपको summation of इसका movement कितना मिला? For W4, how much movement you had got? Slightly increase your speed. Yes, what is the movement that you had got for the W4? Yes, reply is mandatory to everyone. Yes, Rida Mehfooz. Have you completed up till here? And what is the value for movement that you had got for W4? Yes, Anis. कितनी वैल्यू मिली है W4 की एंड मूवमेंट की? 216.26 is the value for the movement. Okay, summation of all the weights. Okay. Okay, then you need to calculate the overturning weight and the movement. So for calculating the overturning weight and the movement, you need to calculate the pressure P0. So for calculating pressure, you have to refer the whole diagram. So 1 by 3 into base into the height of total height of the retaining wall. So 1 by 2 into base, that is 33, into total height, that is 5.5, into 1. So you will get the pressure P0. So P0 will be 90.75 kilonewton. Then you need to calculate the movement. So for calculating movement, you will use this pressure only, that is 90.75. So 90.75 into total h by 3. So total height is your 5.5. So 5.5 by 3, you will get the overturning moment. So overturning moment आपको मिलती है 166.375 किलो. Overturning moment आपको मिलती है 166.370 किलो न्यूटन मीटर. Then after calculating the overturning moment, you need to do the checks. First of all, you need to do the check for the overturning. So for doing the check for the overturning, you are having the formula, that is summation MR, that is summation of all the moment of resistance that you had calculated upon summation of overturning moment. should not be greater than 1.55. Should be greater than 1.55. So moment of resistance आपको मिला था 416.24 किलो न्यूटन मीटर. Whatever value you had got, you can use. And upon summation of overturning moment is only one, so no need to add. So overturning moment आपको कितने मिलता है? 166.375. So the value comes up to be 2.5. So it is greater than 1.55. Hence your design is safe against overturning. So first of all, do for the overturning, then we shall proceed for the check for the sliding. See what the value you are going to get. After completing, let me know. And if any doubts, you can ask. I hope everyone understood up till here. Okay. Then you need to do the check for the sliding. So check again sliding for doing the check for the sliding. You are having the formula that is mu into summation of WR upon pressure should be greater than 1.55. So value of mu that is 0.55 into summation of all the weight. Summation of all the weight you have just calculated. So it is 216.27 upon pressure. So pressure आपका आया था 90.75. The value comes up to be 1.31. So it is not greater than 1.55. So your design is not safe for the sliding. तो जब भी sliding के लिए safe नहीं है, so you need to provide the shear key over here. So we will provide the shear key as your design is not safe for the sliding. Then after checking the for the sliding, you need to calculate the maximum and the minimum pressure. Maximum and minimum pressure for the toe and the heel portion. That is P1 और P2 आपको यहाँ पे calculate करना है. That we had used in the diagram that we had drawn earlier. So first of all, do the check against sliding. Then we shall calculate for the pressures. Yes, done up till here. Should I proceed further? Okay. So now you need to calculate the pressures, that is P1 and P2, maximum and minimum pressure. So for maximum pressure will be acting on the toe. So for calculating the maximum pressure, you are having the formula that is summation of WR by B, 1 plus 6E by B. So E is nothing but the eccentricity, and for calculating eccentricity, you are having the formula that is B by 2 minus X bar. So अभी B कितना है आपका 3 divided by 2 minus X bar. So for calculating X bar, again you are having the formula to calculate X bars. So X bar के लिए आपके पास में formula है summation MR minus summation M0 upon summation of WR, means summation of all the moment of resistance minus summation of overturning moment upon summation of all the weights. So that you had calculated previously. Some moment of resistance का summation आपको मिला था 416.24 minus summation of overturning moment, that is 166.37 upon summation of all the weights, that is 216.47. तो x bar आपको मिलता है 1.155. After calculating x bar, you need to calculate eccentricity E. So E calculate करने के लिए you are having the formula, that is b by 2 minus x bar. B is your 3, that is width. So 3 by 2 minus x bar. So eccentricity आपको मिलता है 0.345. So substitute the value of E and B in this formula. Summation of WR, that is summation of all the weights, already you had calculated in that table. आपको मिला था 216.47 by 3. 1 plus 6 into E, that is E you had got, that is 0.47345 by 3. The value should be less than the SBC of the soil, that is the safe bearing capacity of the soil, and this value should be greater than 0, that is P minimum, that is the pressure for the hill portion. See whether you are also getting the same answers or not. अभी आपका SBC of soil कितना था, safe bearing capacity of the soil, SBC of soil था आपका 160. So it is less than that. So your pressure is okay for the hill portion. So do these calculations. If any doubts you can ask. Yes, completed Aprilia. Okay. So we had got P1 and P2 from here. Now we need to calculate the design of the stem. So for calculating the design of the stem, we are going to consider the factor bending moment that we had calculated in the very previously, in I think in the step number 2 or 3. So factor bending moment हमें कितना मिला था 190.32 kilonewton meter. Then you need to calculate AST required. So for calculating AST required, again you are going to use the formula for AST. So AST के लिए formula है 0.5 FCK by Fy. The grade of the concrete and the steel is already given to you, that is M20 and Fe415 into 1 minus under root of 4.6 mu upon BD square FCK into B into D. So calculate AST required. AST required आपको मिलता है 2149.059 mm square. After calculating AST required, you need to calculate AST minimum. So for calculation of AST minimum, again you are having the formula, that is 0.12% of B into D. So B is 1000, D is 350. So AST minimum comes up to be 420 mm square. Then you are going to use 20 millimeter 5 bars. So for 20 millimeter 5 bars, you are going to calculate the spacing. So spacing आपका आता है 146.185. So maximum spacing is 3D or 300 mm. So you have to provide minimum 125 mm center to center as a vertical reinforcement on inner face of the stem. So last 1 minute is there. So you can rejoin the lecture again after 10 minutes. Those who are not given the attendance, give your attendance in the chat box. Yes, value for B. B you have to take it as 1000 और D कितना लोगे? D is your 290 that you had calculated in the step number 2.